educator at Clay Pit Ponds State Park Preserve. Today I'm leading us in story time. Are you ready for story time? If you're ready for story time, sit down quietly on your story time rug and listen until it's time to sing and dance together. Ready? Let's start with our opening song. Ready? We clap to say hello. We clap to say hello to our friends in story time. We clap and say hello. We wave to say hello. We wave to say hello to our friends in story time. We wave and say hello. We stomp to say hello. We stomp to say hello to our friends in story time. We stomp and say hello. Awesome! This week we're learning about bees. Can you all say bee? Say bee. Bee. Great. Can you say bee really quietly? Bee. Can you say bee really loudly? Bee. Can you say bee really low? Bee. Can you say bee really high-pitched? Bee. Bee. Great job. What's that? I have a bee friend for you to meet. This is my Bumblebee friend. Hello. Look at that. We got 6 legs. We got wings. Got our lovely bee. Now bees are really fuzzy. That helps with pollination. When a bee goes to a flower to drink the nectar, some of the pollen of the flower will accidentally brush off onto the bee. Then the bee will travel to another flower and drink the nectar, and the pollen from the first flower will brush off as the bee passes by. And this allows the flowers to make more flowers. That's called pollination. And bees are pollinators. Can you say pollinator? Say pollinator. Pollinators are really important for all the plants that we love and use, like our fruits and vegetables. They're pollinated by bees. All right, let's pretend to be bees. When we do this, we're going to stand up, and you're gonna do what I do. Ready? Let's stand up. All right, let's pretend to be bees. How do bees move around? They fly. Can you fly around like a bee? Fly around. Great. Now bees flap their wings really fast. And when they do this, it creates a buzzing sound. Can you flap your wings as fast as you can and buzz like a bee? Ready? Great, good bees. Bees have long tongues that they'll stick into flowers to suck up the nectar. Can you show me your bee tongue? Great. Bees will do a little wiggle dance to each other to communicate and tell each other where other flowers are. Can you do a wiggle dance to tell where the flowers are? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There's a flower over there. There's a flower over there. Great. Good job being bees. Now we're going to do a bee name game. So you could sit back down on your Storytime rug for this. Ready? Sit back down. Great job pretending to be bees. Awesome. Bumblebee, won't you say your name for me? What's your name? You're gonna say your name. Then I'm gonna say, let's say it together. And then we're gonna do it with a clap. We're gonna do it with a pat in our lap. We're gonna do it with a whisper. And we're gonna do it with a shout. I'll do my name first as an example. Ready? Heckity-peckity bumblebee, won't you say your name for me? What's your name? My name is Emily. Let's say it. Emily. Let's say it with the clap. Emily. On your lap. Emily. With a whisper. Emily. With a shout. Emily. Great. Let's do it with your name this time, all right? So I'm gonna say the question and you're going to say your name. Ready? Heckity-peckity bumblebee, won't you say your name for me? What's your name? Let's say it. With a clap. On your lap. With a whisper. And with a shout. Great job. Awesome. Let's do some counting now on our felt board. When we use our felt board, we gotta sit down, be quiet, and listen, and count together. Ready? Let's do some counting on the felt board. How many bees are on our felt board? One. One little bee flew and flew. He made a friend, and that made one, two. Two little bees. Two little bees, as busy as can be. Along came another one, and that made one, two, three. Three little bees. Three little bees. Wanted more. Found one soon, and that made one, two, three, four. Four bees. Four little bees going to the hive. Saw their brother, and that made one, two, three, four, five. Five little bees. Five little bees working every hour. Buzz, buzz bees at every little flower. Great counting! Awesome! Great, so now we're gonna stand up and sing a couple of songs about bees. Ready? Let's stand up. Okay, now let's sing a song about bumblebees. This one's called Baby Bumblebee. If you know the song, sing along. Otherwise, you can just do what I do. Ready? Oh, look, a bumblebee. Gotcha. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me. I'm squishing up a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up a baby bumblebee. Ooh, yucky. I'm wiping off a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm wiping off a baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. Good job. Obviously, we don't want to squish bumblebees, and if we're careful and don't get too close to them, they shouldn't sting us. All right, let's do a movements game. Ready? So for this, we're gonna pretend our fingers are bees. And we're gonna fly them around. And when I say a body part, you're gonna land your bees. Ready? Bzz, bee here, bee there. Bees, bees everywhere. Bzz. Bees on my shoulders. Bees on my toes. Bees on my belly. And bees on my nose. Bees on my arms. And bees on my lips. Bees on my knees. And bees on my hips. Great! Bees here, bees there, bees, bees everywhere. Good job! Great! I hope you liked learning about bees today. When you go outside, you can usually see bees around flowers drinking up that nectar to make food for them. And what is the food that we eat that bees make out of that nectar? That's right, honey, for honeybees. Of course, not all bees make honey. There's lots of different types of bees. You've got mason bees and carpenter bees and other native bees that are really important for pollination. You can help these bees by planting pollinator-friendly plants. And you can even make bee homes for native bees. Really cool. Check out our craft and activities today, and let's sing our goodbye song. Ready? Let's sit back down on the rug for this. Okay, that's the end of story time. Let's sing our goodbye song. We clap to say goodbye. We clap to say goodbye to our friends in story time. We clap and say goodbye. We wave to say goodbye. We wave to say goodbye.